This is Tuvalu, an island in the Pacific which is on the brink of sinking. The sinking island is now trying desperately to save its sagging fortunes and is determined to become the world's first digital nation in the metaverse.
As our land disappears, we have no choice but to become the world's first digital nation. Piece by piece, we'll preserve our country, provide solace to our people, and remind our children and our grandchildren what our home once was.
Citizens of Tuvalu, young and old, are now trying to relocate to safer locations. Tuvalu's Minister for Justice, Communication and Foreign Affairs, Simon Kofe, has said that creating a digital twin of Tuvalu could preserve the country's culture. We are sinking. That's what the minister said. Take a look.
We are sinking, but so is everyone else. And no matter if we feel the impacts today, like in Tuvalu, or in 100 years, we will all still feel the dire effects of this global crisis one day.
Tuvalu's tragedy has sparked off global concerns on climate change.
You don't have to cede power by acting on climate change. And do you want to be a leader that you look back in time and say that you were on the wrong side of the argument when the world was crying out for a solution? And it's as simple as that, I think.
Droughts, floods, storms and wildfires are devastating lives and livelihoods across the globe. The window to limit global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees is closing fast. In other words, we are headed for a global catastrophe.
And the reason for this unfortunate tragedy is the blind race for a rapidly growing economy. But at what cost?
Everything we've achieved in the last 10,000 years was enabled by the stability during this time. The global temperature has not wavered over this period by more than plus or minus 1 degree Celsius. We are already in trouble.
The UN and the USA have already raised a red flag over deteriorating health of the planet.
We need to ensure that the financing will be there, both public and private, to meet the moment on climate change and to help us seize the opportunity for good jobs, strong economies, and a more secure world.
If we are going to act on the scale that's required, climate change can't be seen anywhere in the world as just an opportunity to score political points.
Well, Tuvalu could just be a wake-up call for the rest of the world, since there could be many more Tuvalus the world over. Tuvalu has already taken its first step towards reviving its fortunes as a nation in the metaverse. Tuvalu is an archipelago consisting of 9 islands located between Australia and Hawaii with a population of approximately 12,000 people. It is also the 4th smallest country by area in the entire world. The Pacific nation has been one of the biggest voices in the fight against climate change that has affected its very existence beyond imagination. Every year, the country suffers severe flooding caused by high tides, with scientists predicting that the island will become uninhabitable in future. With global temperatures expected to rise substantially as well, the island nation says it has no choice but to build a digital version of itself. The idea aims to preserve Tuvalu's history and culture before the nation goes underwater, if at all it does, and unfortunately so. The project, which was announced by Tuvalu Minister Simon Coffey at the UN Climate Change Conference, will catalogue, map, record, and save historical documents, records of cultural practice, family albums, and traditional songs. The aim is to capture as much of Tuvaluan island life as possible. Tuvalu has teamed up with global creative agency, The Monkeys, for the project. The Monkeys have created a dedicated website showing the digital project's progress. Over the past few years, Tuvalu has been developing digital solutions that could mitigate the impact of climate change on its citizens. In 2021, the government took steps towards establishing a Tuvalu National Digital Ledger, which would secure its citizens' data on a public blockchain. Well, none of us would ever want Tuvalu to ever lose its physical existence, but the 12,000 citizens of the world's 4th smallest country are sure going to interact real-time in an immersive virtual world very soon as it becomes the world's first digital nation. Well, that's all in today's special story. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more such updates, keep watching 3.0 TV. Do like, share and subscribe to our channel.